2, 1, fuck you. Yeah, boy! Is it gone? Yeah, look at that light! Rockin', right, where's the
Alright.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
5 of 5 connected. Wow, that's awesome. That's just a black box.
Yeah! I don't know how that's going to work, so if we can't see chat, then you're going to have to... Oh, fuck's sake, you can't do that, can you? Why do you have to do this to me?
Well, if all you have to do is say, Nick, bring your laptop with you.
Nick, mate, can you bring your laptop with you?
It's a bit late now.
God damn it.
Go on, sit you down.
Sit down!
Sit down.
Sit down!
In between the two big men.
Oh, wow, marvellous. Fear my fatness.
Right, yeah, that's looking good as well. Right, how about... This is really cramped.
You haven't... Well, actually, you have complained about the last 12,000 episodes.
Yeah. How about TheSuffolkRam?
Try again.
Focus.
Focus.
Zen. I can do this. I can do this.
Leroy.
Everybody's naked. Everybody's naked.
Like crying as everyone sat on the toilet.
Yeah. Now I want you all to get on the toilets.
Is there any point in introducing ourselves now?
Yes. Hello, my name's TheSuffolkRam.
I'm Middlemeister.
Yes.
Welcome to episode 65 of the Brand Nerds podcast.
Slightly delayed.
Don't
Possibly
be slightly.
broken.
Fashionably late.
I don't know if anything's working. I can't tell, I can't see it, because we
No.
had to wire in from the last fucking nightmare, because my internet connection's amazing. I can't see the screen. It's like 20 foot away. We need a bigger screen. Or we just need a bigger screen, but in like 4x3.
Yeah. Or just bring it closer. I don't know. But it's like that.
What do we do? Put a 43-inch TV like an inch
But
away from
we
us?
are more organised.
Are we?
Not so far, but yeah, okay.
It's got paper again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've shown us. My printer works again.
What was wrong with it? No ink?
No, I just
You didn't plug it in?
No, I just built a new PC and it works now. That's what I had to do. That's what you need to do.
If your printer don't work,
build
buy
a
a
new
new
PC.
PC. You know, you know one of my old microphones, the Zoom H4.
No.
Just to say, yes, we know you can't see us. That's because Sky's internet's so shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes, it's my internet's fault.
Need to get yourself
So-
Sky.
We've got an amazing picture that represents who we are. It's blue and white. We are most definitely blue. I'm not too sure about being white, but God damn it, man.
sorry. The Goonies, you know.
But yeah, so my internet's shit. So we've had to wire up, and Nick, thankfully you've got glasses because I can barely see the text on the screen.
I can't see you guys from someone.
Wow, that's great. You can see that. How can you read that?
Lol.
Yeah.
How can you read that, you crazy fucking 2020
Well.
vision motherfucker?
That's because we haven't spent our misspent news drinking too much and destroying our vision.
Oh man, there were
I
good
have
times.
I have watched an inordinate amount of porn now, and I haven't gone blind yet.
Well, god damn,
Yeah, but
man.
you just watched it, it's fine. It's the other part involved with that moment that makes you go blind.
Well,
Wow.
allegedly. Yeah.
They're like, what are they testing
But
for
it's,
that now?
it's
I
a
don't have a TV,
it's-
not my phone,
it's-
so I don't have to screen.
Ooh.
It's a test we have yet to complete, an experiment we've yet to try out. Right, anyway, making a start.
Hey, we could get, what's that award for the really shitty science experiments that get ridiculous amounts of fun?
Ignoble.
Ignoble.
That's it. That's what we're gonna have. Does wanking make you blind? Ignoble fucking prize.
Of course, feel sorry for people got the placebo. It's a double blind study.
Get the hell for that one. Good times.
Oh dear.
That was worth it.
It's always worth it when you do that when that happens. So what you're going to say in the hospital bed when you sat there and say, "Unfortunately, Mr. Scaz, your eyesight's never going to come back. You simply wanked too hard. It was worth it.
Hell yeah.
It was worth it."
That means I never have to look at you ugly bastards
I
again.
think we can no longer class our podcast as family friendly.
Oh yeah, well good thing we're not getting advertising revenue, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Go and support our Patreon that doesn't exist.
It will exist tomorrow.
Why can we need it? Because we're gonna get.
I'm going to actually get around to setting it up tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have a Patreon. Sell out.
Yeah, but
I can
you
quit
know,
my job then.
Yeah, man. Making them big
so
YouTube bucks.
basically we just need enough people. Once we get sort of putting say $100,000 a year, then we'll be all right then at that point.
Is that
Yeah.
when we can actually start putting in some effort?
I think that's the bare minimum. We'll consider it.
100 grand, we'll get a camera again.
Yeah, we'll actually get a decent internet connection.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You're
So
asking a bit much.
Let's get ready to rumble then, shall we? Well,
Yeah.
We
so
already
you've
have-
got a piece of paper.
Yes.
You keep wrestling, but
What are you trying to say?
well, I just want to know what's on the
It's
paper.
just a blank sheet.
What's in the box?
But you've seen the bit of paper. You saw it earlier.
Well, I had a little look, but I forgot what was on there.
Is that how good it was? You're
Well.
in for a riot of a time, folks. There's nothing on that sheet. That's fake. That's
Well,
part of the placebo group.
We should- Placebo group. Yeah. Well, it's actually a fact. Good old turn of the printed show notes.
Oh my god, we haven't
We
had
have-
them since Bard was about.
No, we haven't actually, because I couldn't print anything.
I think I still have some in the garage for some random reason.
I think you do actually, yeah. Got some printed show notes, but yeah, I've missed the printed show notes. It's quite.
So
it's
if
very-
your 40 quid printer breaks, go out and build £1,000 worth of PC.
1900, and
But
then-
that's with peripherals.
yeah, well, that was 1500. But you know, well, it's a very easy. It's like if you have a flat tire, you buy a new car. Yeah,
It's the way.
if your house is dirty, you buy a new house.
Yeah.
I set mine on fire.
Good choice.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really, by the way, just in case anyone from legal is watching.
I was going to say, why would you do your house catch fire not that long ago?
Sorry?
Now
Your
we
house,
know.
your
Yeah,
fire-
yeah, but that was an accident.
That wasn't you trying to
Oh,
tidy up.
was it? Really?
Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't. That
Oh,
wasn't.
look, oh, what is
Middlemeister, it's your turn to put the rubbish out. Oh,
Why is that
what a
guy?
flame!
Why is that guy with a briefcase and a suit stood next to you,
Yeah.
shaking his fist every time you mention fire and cleaning up?
What is your insurance company's name, just out of curiosity? And how do I report? How do I email them?
We changed recently, so
Yeah, not just cover your tracks.
Good man.
For next time, you can't be asked to do the washing up.
yeah.
I don't know how the sink caught fire. I just don't know how I managed it.
It was full of water, yes.
Yeah, it's just don't know
Last
how-
I checked, water's not flammable. Oh, lower Stofty in water. Best in the world.
Yeah. Anyway, actually, there is a town in America which water can catch fire. It's basically got where they are. They're near a lot of methane. It gets into the water supply, so you can actually get, if you get a bit of water, you can actually, or gently, you can burn like a little methane flame off it.
They're drinking fart water.
Yeah, pretty much. Cow farts, man. Anyway, on to games we've been playing. So I'm going to kick us off this month.
Fucking hell, we had a holiday.
Actually, technically it's this month because we are on a new month. It's June now, yeah. Yeah. I've been playing a game called the Turing Test. It's in the vein of basically, it's best way to describe it. It's Portal cross the Talos principle. So
It's Portal without portals.
yeah, actually,
Or
it is.
fun.
It's quite fun. So you play this engineer called Ava. I've noticed actually the last few games I've played have all been very similarly themed. You wake up in deep space. And you have to go investigate and find out what happened to the rest of the crew. So that was
Everybody's
that
dead,
was
Dave.
Event Zero, Prey, and now Turing Test. It's basically all the same. Get the same plot line. They even set the same area because both set over Europa, apart from Prey. But you get woke up by this
What are you doing, Dave?
there is a creepy AI called Tom. And
Right.
Tom wakes you up and says, Ava, sorry to wake you up because you've been in quiet sleep. I've lost contact with the ground crew on Europa. You need to go down and see what they're doing.
Bugger.
So you drop down to Europa, and when you get there, you find the ground crew have reconfigured their sort of Europa base, and they've reconfigured all the rooms to become like little test rooms.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, it is.
What a bunch of bastards.
Well,
Yeah.
basically
The breakfast cereal is on the other side of the
actually,
lab.
well, you're being led through
Yeah.
it, and you've got an AI. Your AI companion is talking to you as you go through, and you have a little conversation with them.
I don't trust any fucking AI in
Well-
any game. I've played enough video games to spot a rampant
did-
AI from a mile
I
off.
didn't. Well, I didn't.
Except Cortana. She's normally pretty.
Oh no, mate, she's fucking...
Are you talking about Cortana from Halo or Cortana Windows 10's
Both.
assistant?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah. But you go on the stream, and basically it's a you're being led through a series of test chambers by a computer, and which is basically Portal. But it's also got the philosophical side because it's talking about can AI have consciousness?
No.
Hence the name the Turing Test. Because the whole point, the reason she asks why have they done this, and he goes, but about the third or fourth puzzle, he goes, these rooms are a Turing test. They're basically such a way to stop me being from getting through them. But you can because you're a human.
So I'm going to come through with you, you dumb motherfucker, and I'm going to blow you up.
Oh yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
It's quite. As a puzzle game, I mean, the only thing is, if puzzles didn't exist, if task principles didn't exist, people would be saying Turing Test was revolutionising the idea of puzzle games. But fortunately, Paul got there first, and task principle improved in so many ways. Not necessarily on Portal, but the idea for puzzle made it a lot more in depth. It gave these big hub worlds to explore, and did such a good job of it.
If I remember rightly, the only thing I liked about Talos Principle is it had a Steins Gate reference in it.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. And as a what's the game with the guy who used to Serious Sam reference in it as well?
Every game has to have a Serious Sam reference.
Yeah, because it's made by the same developers as Serious Sam.
If it doesn't have a Serious Sam reference in it, it's not a game.
Yeah. I found it quite fun. It's not hard. I mean, the puzzles themselves, I think I only got stumped half a dozen times by the puzzles. And the trouble was, the most time when I got stumped was not because the puzzles were hard, it's because there was some mechanic there that the game had never bothered to show me existed.
We don't need to know that.
Well, I'm going to give everybody a top tip for players.
What do you need a tutorial for?
Well, I'll give you a top tip. There's a point where at some point you get this little robot buddy who you can control and send around do things.
Do the puzzle.
The basic main puzzle format is you have these energy balls that you can pick up, and you pick them, you can put them into sockets, and they power sockets up, which open doors, activate.
Put my balls into those sockets.
Yeah, and they activate like magnets and other things and pieces. Well, your robot buddy can do. He can pick up an energy ball as well, but you can take the energy ball off him. From his back, when he turns his back to you, you can snap out of his back. And, yeah, I know it came out a bit wrong, but
did it?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, sorry, I'm just checking the audio. The thing about it is, at no point does the game buffer to actually tell you that. So I got
to tell you, get your balls out of places.
Well, I got this puzzle. I gave this puzzle. I'm sitting there thinking, I have no idea. I was sitting there for ages trying to work out what the hell to do, and then just having to look. Oh look, I can pull the energy ball at the back of that robot. Thanks for telling me, game. Thanks for pointing that out. Let me find that rather than just sort of not bothering to. And there are some puzzles there which aren't puzzles. You can only do them if you actually restart the game, because you find the information on how to do them later on. But in a game which is a puzzler,
one hell of a puzzle that is. You're sat there going, the fuck is this?
Yeah, there's one right early on where you have like a door, and it's called this. It's like got this massive lock.
Bet you ain't getting through here.
Well, no, and there's 25 sockets and 2 energy balls, and the door only work if you put the energy balls in the right sockets.
Yeah.
Right. So that's like, well, however many thousands of combinations you could possibly do. And you're looking, and I was spending my ages looking around thinking, well, there must be a clue. There must be something that's going to tell me how to do this or trick me in. No.
About 3 hours later in the game.
You find a photograph 3 hours later, or you just do what I do, which is brute force my way through. But apparently a lot of people, I was reading online, a lot of people did that. A lot of people just brute forced their way through because they couldn't figure out how to do the puzzle, so they just brute forced it. And then later on you find a photograph that shows you the correct combination. It's like, well...
That was a waste of 6 hours.
Of time, yeah.
Is that what most of your playtime was, just brute forcing that one go?
Yeah, felt like it. As a character, character-wise, you've got Ava in it, who, her name is Ava Turing, because for some reason they have to really ram home, this is the Turing test, it's about AI, and it's like, come on, just don't be subtle about it. She's an engineer, but her characterization is terrible, because she doesn't seem to know anything about engineering. She says to Tom, well, how on earth do you control people down here? Well, I use Tele Presence Operation. It's like, well, you're an engineer, and you're an engineer on the space station. I would hope you'd know that. I would hope your qualification isn't, did you once watch an episode of Scrappy Challenge? Yes, okay, you can come on and see your engineer on the space station. But Tom's characterization is the opposite. He's really well done. his voice actor keeps it very monotone, but it's the amazing ability to both make things sound very reassuring, but also very threatening when he needs to, without really changing his voice. And he does it absolutely brilliantly. So I'm really impressed by his characterisation. And there are some other characters in there as well, who you sort of meet later on. And they're generally pretty good, but yeah, Ava's wasn't that great. But, you know, as it's not a hard game, it will take you about 5 hours to get through it all. It doesn't particularly challenge you. But like the original Paul took, what, a couple hours to get through originally? The first one? Takes about that, yeah. So it's not, as if Paul didn't exist, the praise Portal got would be being thrown onto this game. So it's alright. I mean, it's it's definitely a sale purchase, but not
how much is it?
Or, I got mine in the Humble Bundle, you see. So.
Oh, what? It was in a
Humble Bundle monthly subscription one.
Oh, right. So that means I've got it.
You
I
have
just
got
haven't
it.
bothered to look at it.
Yeah. I think it's about
Yeah,
20, 30. I think about 20, 30 quid.
How many games have I bought recently? Don't even fucking go there.
Yes. Have you pushed 500 yet?
Oh, past that easy. I'm nearly 700 at this point.
700?
Yeah.
You're only like
Right.
430 at Christmas time.
Wow. Times change, mate. Move on.
Fucking hell. I mean,
I think I've bought about 30 games this week alone.
do you just literally subscribe to Steam and just any game that comes up just instantly gets paid for and download to your account?
Yeah, pretty much. Gabe's like right there. He's like, come on, man, you know you want it. It's like, go on then, Gabe. Send down.
Like, Gabe doesn't even have to try anymore. It's like you're like sort of
He doesn't even give me the Steam page anymore. It's just literally a black screen. It's like, oh, Skaz is logged on. Send some games.
yeah. So, hello, Skaz. Just so you know, your account has been doctored £562, but you have got 500. But you have got 10 new games in it.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks,
genuinely. Yeah. But no, I would recommend it as a sale purchase. I wouldn't recommend it as a full retail price purchase. But it's easy if you enjoy Pulse, if you enjoy Task Principle, you will enjoy the Turing Test as well. But it's not as challenging.
PS4 as well, isn't it?
It is, and it's also VR. VR
That's
enabled.
kind of cool.
So you
So
can
go get your VR headset, son.
Yeah. I would like to get one of them ahead of Fallout 4 VR. You know,
But, you know,
because the whole game is going to be...
are you going to do it then?
Depends if I can get enough money together.
Sell a kidney.
Yeah,
That's what I do to buy all these games. They're not
sounds
necessarily
like
mine, but...
I was going to say, I mean, how many? You're going to do that. You're going to really do that once, can't you?
No. Harvest other people.
Yeah, so whatever. Yeah. So you leave behind all the mysterious disappearances that have been around Lowestoft.
Yeah, I wondered what had happened to all those homeless people.
Yeah.
That's not just homeless people, mate.
Which people doesn't like.
That's pretty much everyone in the town then. Where's all the people from Lowestoft gone? And all of a sudden there's just my house going on. Like, yeah, come on!
Yeah, your new mansion that you built. Like,
Games!
I've seen the mansion. He wants to waste his money on a mansion.
Buy more games.
More game, yeah.
How many games have you played
He's
this
gonna-
week?
For
None!
the hell of it, he'll buy 10 Xbox Ones he'll never play.
That's it. We have got one that we haven't played.
Yeah.
It's upstairs.
Yeah.
We've got many games for it.
Hide in the house.
That's it.
You don't admit it to anybody. Someone comes in and sees you with it on the go. You go, no, it's not what it looks like. Honest, I haven't got.
Oh, I
an
felt
Xbox
like that
One."
the first time I turned on. I was like, oh, I feel so dirty right now.
I'm only holding on to mine for, you know, the 4K Blu-ray. 4K Blu-ray drive.
I just used mine to play Destiny with my mates that didn't have PS4s.
Oh,
So I finished Destiny on PS4, then went over to the Xbox, completely dominated it on the Xbox, and then went back over the PS4. I was like, well, that was worth the money. Good job.
Yeah.
Do you want to play some Gears of War? Fuck you! No, I'm going back to a real console, the PC.
So that's Turing Test. Middlemeister.
Yeah, I haven't got a new game so much, so I'm trying to go through...
You fucking
I
weakling.
know, it's quite annoying. I'm trying to go through my back catalogue, really. I did download Elite Dangerous, but I only really played the tutorial
Oh, is it
part.
on PS4 now?
Xbox One S.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because it was on sale on
Before
there.
we carry on, yes, Scriven, audio only, Sky's internet, shit.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, so Elite, I could talk about the tutorial bit, but I figured Witcher 3, Metal Gear Solid 5, the two older games I'm trying to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So Witcher 3, I think most people know most about that game.
Bad have a
outstanding.
12-hour, 6-week nerdgasm over it.
Yeah.
That is
Like
good.
literally every single time we had a podcast, I think he went on constantly about that game.
It was honest, but I was happy to mention it to you.
Well, by the way, new one of them coming soon. Oh yeah! Just saying.
Yeah, no, that is one of my favourite PS4 games, like this whole generation so far, because there's...
Oh, I got that on PC actually recently. I
Yeah.
haven't played it yet.
You surprised me. No, that is brilliant. That's the graphics especially, like everything kind of looks like it's watercolour paintings, like a Van Gogh and stuff. You even got bits where there's sunflowers and, you know, it's a massive world.
The Scream.
Yeah, very much. But this time, unlike sort of Fallout or Elder Scrolls, it's a bit more... It's not... Because Elder Scrolls is very much Lord of the Rings, isn't it, really? And Fallout...
Just really, really, really shit.
And Fallout is obviously post-apocalyptic. Where,
His post-apocalyptic Skyrim.
yeah, whereas in Witch is sort of more of a Game of Thrones kind of thing, a little bit darker.
Does everybody die?
There's a lot of people do die, yeah.
A lot of people die. There's boobage in the game. If anyone's
There's a lot
into
of boobage.
boobage, there's plenty
Oh, yeah.
of boobage there.
There's masses of boobage in that.
There's
in
more
that game.
boobage in The Witcher than there is in the average anime. Or in the average Korean MMO. Hey.
Yeah,
That's
no.
a hell of a lot of boobage, by the way.
If you want a game full of boobage, definitely go for The Witcher. But
You'll bear that in mind.
yeah, but the DLC on that one, because you got 16 free pieces of DLC to begin with.
Oh.
They even did a free horse armor one as a kind of a little joke. Like,
Oh god, yeah,
like,
was it Oblivion?
yeah, Oblivion. Just as a little sneaky joke to that, and then a few missions suits, and then they did the two massive ones. The first one, I think, was Blood and Wine or Hearts of Stone. I can't remember which is which. One of them was 10 hours with the sub stuff, and the other one was 20 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And they, unlike a lot of DLC, they're actually really good as well. Like the story and
Are
the...
you saying that most DLC is just a cash grab?
Yeah.
How
The
can
second
you
one...
say such a thing?
I know. The second one especially, because that was 20 hours, also a whole new hub world as well.
Sure.
And like a big one as well. And that brought in a bit more humour to the game as well. And your main mission in that one, which is the one I'm going through now to finish, you're hunting a vampire.
Right.
Like a really powerful one, but your ally in that is another vampire as well, who was the one who sired the one that you're hunting and sort of mentored him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's this...
So Harvest Kid needs to buy more games.
Yeah, I don't think there's games in Witcher. Well, there's Gwent.
Yeah. Which is what more do you want?
Yeah, which is a card game, which, you know...
Everyone has told me that everyone has to play that in real life. So there's not enough tits in real life to go along with it.
That is
They've
brilliant.
actually, have they not met?
There is one on the way, a proper full-blown Gwent video game, yeah.
No, I thought they'd release a
actual card
physical card game.
It probably is, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
The
there
fans
must
have
be.
most likely made it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
it has,
it's probably
yeah.
fan-made ones, yeah. They might release a full proper one when the Gwent video game comes out.
That'll be the collector's edition.
Yeah.
Can I just throw out there one thing that winds me up about The Witcher?
Yeah.
Okay? 3 of them.
Hmm.
Number 1, it's on Windows.
Yeah.
Number 2, it's on Windows and Linux.
Right.
Number 3, it's on Windows.
Like scrap old Linux again.
Can I get the first one on Linux, please? Not just, I know I've got the second one, but I'd like to play the first one, and then maybe the third one.
Yeah.
Maybe, please.
I didn't mind the second one. I wasn't blown away, but the third one obviously ups the ante massively. You know, huge open world. 200 hours if you want to do everything.
Violence.
Yeah, lots of violence.
Yeah.
Although the fighting in that is probably one of the weaker elements. It's fun. It's enjoyable enough, but it's not particularly
You got
great.
tits and Gwent. What more do you want?
Uh,
What more game do you want? And what about the amazing scenery? Tits. They're everywhere.
that Gwent is fun because you can go to like a tavern in some old world kind of location and play a card game. You know. But no, the missions in that are really good because they have an impact on what happens later on in the world. Like if you save someone, you know, that village, you can clear out a village of monsters and that village will repopulate and you'll have shops and...
I was going to say, you can't just clear out a village. That wouldn't
You
have...
probably could do that, but it would have repercussions if you did
I would hope so.
that. Yeah. I'm sure the guards would hunt you down if you try to do that. Obviously, you can't kill main characters.
That just reminds me of
Hey, guard.
Yeah.
Oi, you've wiped out the entire village. I know.
what are you going to do about it, son?
Nothing, I just want to observe.
Oh, it just reminds me of Elder Scrolls Online. That was hilarious. My mate Divine whacked the guard and we all got kicked out of the city. It was great. Oh, good times.
Yeah,
When
no,
you
and-
got kicked out, you didn't fight your way back.
Oh yeah, that's all we did for the rest of it because the game was boring as fuck. So all we had to do was fight guards.
one bonus of playing Witcher now is the boost mode for PS4 Pro speeds up the loading times.
Oh, right.
So and that was always a bit of a pain, but obviously they're a lot quicker now, so that
Went from
that
6
helps.
seconds to 59 seconds.
No, 10 seconds shorter on Pro, so that's quite a bonus. Well, 8 to 10 seconds was the average. But yeah, I think everyone knows The Witcher, but I'm just trying to get through my old games as much as I can.
I did that a couple of years ago, didn't I? The Shrink Wrap Challenge. Trying to
Yes.
get through as many games as I could.
Good
Dude,
time.
I've got Shrink Wrap games all the way back from the fucking 90s, mate.
I remember that. We never ever. Did you ever complete it?
Because
Silver Surfer was
the end game was Silver Surfer, and whilst I'd got right to the end boss of Silver Surfer, I never bothered to finish it.
That's been a bit rock hard, that game.
I
isn't it?
love that game so much. It's got a brilliant soundtrack, and one shot you're fucking dead, so you can't be a nubby.
God, those games like NES and Super Nintendo, a lot of those games are short but rock hard.
NES hard, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's it.
so difficult.
Like everyone complained about
Ninja
fucking
Gaiden.
Silver. I love Ninja Gaiden.
That's a
Love that.
bitch, though.
Once you get into that groove, you can practically you just feel the fucking jumps. You just
Yeah.
power through it, man. It's rhythm. Get in there.
Yeah.
Level them bitches. Love them games.
Yeah, it's been that Metal Gear Solid 5, which is, completely different from any
That's
other
the
Metal
one
Gear.
with the chickadee that's like the old man Time, isn't it? From 3. She photosynthesizes. Yeah, photosynthesizes or has a wank or something like that. I don't know
There's
what
some
she
kind
does.
of, yeah, she basically spent the whole time in a bikini, which is unusual for a Japanese game.
Bless
No, I
her.
was going to say.
Yeah, I never...
No, normally it's so.
Why are you saying that
normally
there's tits in these games?
Well, yeah, no nips, but lots of teas.
Hey, the promise of.
yeah.
Usually
Obviously
that
that's-
ranks.
Kojima's last Konami game.
Yeah, he
No.
didn't because that's when he had the big old falling out, didn't he?
Yeah, they had some kind of tiff, and they either fired him or he quit. They never really fully explained, and that was it for him. And that's a very. I love that game. Metal Gear 5 was brilliant.
What was the one that came out before the full one? The tech
Ground
demo.
Zeroes.
PT. Sorry, yeah, Ground Zero before.
Me and fucking Bard played that. We played the demo of it. It was fucking. Well, that's not the demo, the tech demo of it. We're fucking just like Snake is just laid on the floor, rolling about on the floor, just trying to roll into the base and shit. And people are like, "Can you two play it serious?" I was like, "No, this is fucking hilarious." Like doing pull-ups off the edge of a cliff and stuff.
Yeah, that was a bit rough around the edges, Ground Zero, but the full game, and obviously this time, very few cutscenes, and when you do get cutscenes, they're very short. There's none of that 90-minute
I
cutscene
can
crap
remember
anymore.
grinding my ass through fucking Metal Gear Solid 4. I was like,
Oh, God, yeah.
why did you make this game? 3 was bad enough.
Yeah.
I really enjoy. I really didn't like it. I really liked 3. I hated 2.
I love 2 and hated 3, that's weird.
I hated.
Right,
it.
so
I
what
really
stuff
liked
did-
3.
So, okay.
Couldn't go
What
into
did you
4.
like about 3, Nick?
It's one of those things. It's very hard for me to put my finger on exactly what it just clicked for me.
Okay.
2, I didn't. Well, I didn't like Raiden,
No one like fucking
No,
riding a
like
little
Raiden,
mop
no.
top little bitch.
and I know I just enjoyed just crawling around the jungle and just being
The setting was neat.
yeah, and I
Ish.
enjoyed that a lot more and having to sort of repair my own wounds and sort of have a bit the right camouflage. Everything just clicked for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew I was loving it because at the time my dad was doing nights and he used to get home about 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm. And you were still
And-
playing it.
But yeah, my mum said like 10 o'clock she wants to bed. So you're going to go to bed soon? Yeah, I'll just do another sort. I'll just get this boss done and I'll go to bed and perhaps play a bit of level.
By the way, PlayStation 2, you console peasant.
Yes. And it was. And next thing I knew, back front doors open. My father was coming and had come home. It's like 6 hours later, and I didn't noticed. And well, that says it all to me. The fact I had to play the game, didn't even notice. I didn't even notice what time was. I mean,
Yeah.
but 2, I struggled through 2. I mean, 3 had 2's plot line was also way too convoluted. I think the plot line was just way too complicated. 3's plot line was a lot more simplified.
I thought 2's plot was basically number 1 on an oil tanker.
It was
Oh, no,
it was
really?
actually, yeah. But that last, was it a 90-minute cutscene?
That is ridiculous. Yeah, it's
Oh.
around about 90 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, for
Madness.
crying out loud. Whereas
Yeah.
3, although it still had its moments, it was in general a lot simpler.
So what didn't you like about 3? Middlemeister.
I didn't really like I didn't so much like the big change from jungle setting and faffing about with real snakes and crawling around, just crawling around forever. The original, I think they patched it, but they had a very tight camera angle on the PS2 version. I think they fixed that for later ones, but I didn't really like a lot of the stuff Nick liked about it. I didn't like so much, like the jungle stuff. I preferred proper military settings, or And the second one had such a brilliant opening on that, on
the tanker.
On the ship, yeah.
I actually forced people to play through Metal Gear Solid 1 before I let them play the tanker mission around my house. If they hadn't played before, you play that game!
The thing I felt about Metal Gear Solid 2 was, it seemed to be that they spent all their time developing the tanker one absolutely perfect, and then Big Shell was like an afterthought.
That was the best part, the opening bit, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The tanker bit, I still enjoyed a lot of the tanker stuff, but you're right about
I did like the way in 3, plus it just applied to my sort of taste of stealth games that, you could sort of, you'd be outside a base, you could sort of explore, understand the base better then go into it. Whereas in 2, you were just inside buildings and then you're stuck really. There were some outside bits, but in general, you were just stuck inside buildings.
I've never really liked stealth games in a bigger environment though. I quite like the confined spaces of 2 more than 3, so that's
probably the difference. That's probably where we differ.
Yeah, I think so.
I like my ideal stealth games where I can go up to like a base or a house or whatever. I can walk around the outside of it and sort of look at it, stare at it, plan, work with the guards outside, then plan my entry and then go in and do it. But that's my ideal stealth game. I mean, any stealth game where I can spend 2 hours planning before I even do anything is awesome to me.
You'd love Metal Gear Solid 5.
I know. I've got us installed waiting for me to sit down.
You would absolutely love that game.
Yeah. Everything I've heard about it is this is right up my street.
Yeah, if you love planning attacks, man, you would absolutely love that game.
I'm expecting to. I'm just sort of
Jesus.
working on because it's quite long, isn't it? It's quite a big
Massive.
game.
Oh,
So I'm just got working when I'm going to slot that in.
Yeah.
I'm actually tempted on point. I might set it for my winter evening game.
Yeah, you would seriously love that game, but because that's great on PS4 as well, because that's 60 frames, 1080p, so they kind of one of those games where they put a lot of time into that.
Yeah, but they have to on Metal Gear. Metal Gear has always been the game to push the. Yeah, that's the one that Sony always used to use to say, "This is what our console can do."
Like Naughty Dog, once the PS3 era kind of hit, with Uncharted and everything, and Last of Us later on, and this time with Uncharted 4. So yeah.
Well, I agree with you. Metal Gear Solid 3 was fucking shit.
Yeah, I could never get on with that. I even tried the PS3 HD remaster and I just couldn't.
I think I've got the HD remaster as well.
Yeah, that's better because the camera angle's not so tight and low and pointed down. You get a bit more of a view, but I just
my main problem was the Kojima-isms of some of the characters, how completely out there they were. I didn't mind the setting too much.
I like Old Man Time was one.
Yeah, but that's one of the only characters I fucking the end. It's one of the only characters I fucking liked.
Yeah.
I hated the pain with the fucking beehive on his back.
Yeah. The boss battles were pretty shit, to be fair.
General Volgan with the fucking lightning guy. I fucking hate it. As soon as I saw him,
it was just a screw tank.
Yeah.
The final boss, because if you change the date of the PS4 2, or if you wait long enough, he dies of old age.
Wait a week. If you save it midway through the boss fight, then come back a week later,
and you feel really disappointed because he's died.
Part of me, yes and no.
Well, no, but the character Snake feels really disappointed that he didn't manage to put an end to the fight.
Yeah, but I mean that to me that boss fight was very memorable. I'd sort of I spent ages doing that one, but not getting stuck doing it, but just sort of taking my time, and so you had to really think about that boss.
That was the only boss I liked in that entire game.
Yeah,
all the other characters I thought were ridiculous. The story was absolutely fucking dumb. Don't get me wrong, we had Psycho Mantis in number 1.
I love Psycho Mantis.
But he was pretty out there, but I could handle Psycho Mantis levels of out there.
You knew what was on my memory card. Well,
crazy, right? Yeah. But fucking as soon as we got to 3, I was like, what the fuck is this? You've got a guy that punches with with Lightning Man. He's electrocuting people for somehow with the power of magic. It was probably explained, but I didn't
2
give
had
a
its
shit.
fair share of really silly bosses battles. I mean, you had the Fortune, who had that gun, which supposedly made her immune to bullets, but it wasn't the gun.
No, it was the rail gun.
And you had the guy who used to fly around on skates bombing things. I mean, that wasn't particularly sensible.
No, but 3 just really did me in. there was just nothing I liked about. There was nothing I found. Nothing about the characters I really liked other than that sniper battle.
It is funny actually because from people I've spoke to, it's a case of you tend to like one or the other. You tend to really like one or the other rather than I've never met anyone who actually liked both.
Right.
They either fall into my camp who prefer 3 and fall into the camp and don't really like 2, or the ones who and then vice versa.
So what I liked about 2, other than the fact that if you got substance you could skateboard around Big Shell. I like the tanker. I absolutely fucking love the tanker, and I love collecting the dog tags. I have no idea why. I was just obsessed with collecting the dog tags and that.
I'd never bothered with any of that.
But well, the thing is though, I was at one point playing that game. I was speedrunning it, so I pretty much had that game down. And I'm not even a huge Metal Gear Solid fan, but I had that game fucking nailed down. But again, I didn't like a lot of the characters in it.
No.
I hated fucking Vamp and EE, and fucking who else did I like in it? Fucking was it Olga when she became the fucking ninja, and it's just, would you stop, please? This is fucking retarded. And then you had the waves and waves of fucking
that was
Metal Gear Ray.
I hated that. That was like you've ruined the whole thing about Metal Gears. The whole point about Metal Gears, they're meant to be sort of like this big tough robot. And you just got so I can just take out one missile launcher.
And I'd like to throw out there that was you had the Nikita, didn't you? You just had to fucking pop them with that.
And the final boss battle was shit.
Where
you fought the president of the United States.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't as much. Let's put it this way: once you lower the bar right down to the fucking floor for the Metal Gear battle, that weren't too bad. But I will say that Metal Gear Ray and Metal Gear Rex were the only 2 fucking good things of 4, in my opinion.
I remember getting to that final boss battle in 2, and because at the time they always had this thing where most games would save just before the cutscene rather than after the cutscene, and I got to this bit where I had to this battle. I said to my sister, I said, I can't not win this boss battle, finish it, because I am not sitting through another 90-minute cutscene in case the game saved before the cutscene. I am not doing that. I've got to defeat it. So I just stayed, and I just sort of did death by 1,000 cuts. So I could never get the hang of the sword. I could never get the hang of using it.
No, it's really easy.
So I just couldn't get the hang of it. So I just did death by 1,000 cuts, just kept all pokey and grating and sliver all his health until eventually he died.
No wonder you hate it, isn't it? No wonder you fucking hate it.
I really couldn't get the hang of the sword.
Yeah, if you get a chance to play 4, it's shit.
Oh, hands down 4.
The only good part was Rex versus Ray. Going back to Shadow Moses.
I literally got...
Looked incredible though.
It looked really nice, but I only got as far as when you just after you meet the weapon merchant, and that's as far as I got. Yeah, that's as far as I got.
I finished it.
I just had no interest in carrying on.
I've really had to push through that. Yeah. I really had to push through it. Like I said, the only redeeming part of that entire game, other than the fact that it came to an end at some point, was literally going back to Shadow Moses. The wreckage of Rex is still there on the island,
cool,
and Ray pops out, and you just go, "Fuck off, son!" None of that. That was the only decent part of that game. I'm hoping that Snake died so they couldn't make another one.
I don't know. Does he die? I'm assuming not within number 5.
No, because that's Big Boss in 5, isn't it?
Is it Big Boss you're playing as?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's set in the 80s.
Yeah.
So you're Big Boss, but a young...
Yeah, 3 and 5, you're Big Boss.
I hope that's not a big twist you've just ruined for me.
No, you know that in Ground Zeroes you've played it. That's, no, you know all that stuff, because it's the Russia-Afghan war, you know, when they go into Afghanistan and invade.
Right, okay.
That's really cool stuff. Like, you have to rescue or kidnap a translator before you can understand what they're saying. There's a lot of neat stuff like that in there. The submissions are, really cool as well. If you go to a mini base near the big base and disable all the people there, they can't then call them for help. Mm-hmm. And if you destroy their, equipment, they can't call further away for support and things. There's a lot of stuff in that you would love.
Pretty much everything I've heard about this game makes it sound awesome. And
it's brilliant.
Like I say, it's been put aside for I always like to play a stealth game in the winter. So it's put aside, and that's when it's going to be broken out. So it's just sat there. It's all installed.
You can choose to do missions during the day at night.
It's sat there on my Steam library waiting.
Yeah.
Question: Favorite stealth series?
I think it probably would be Metal Gear.
Ooh, that hurts.
I never liked Siphon Filter that. I didn't mind them. Splinter Cell had some good ones in the Xbox era. I didn't mind the last one either. I never played Thief games. I can't wait on that.
Hurts me so bad that because if you'd asked me that question, that would have been my answer.
Well, I was
Not
about to
counting-
ask you the question.
All right, not counting the shitty reboot they did a couple of years
That's
ago.
why I didn't bother. That would have been my first one, you see.
Don't bother.
I did play one on PS2, sorry. But
You
that,
wouldn't have played.
the
Oh,
load
you played
times were a
Deadly
nightmare.
Shadows.
Yeah, but the load times for that version were an absolute nightmare, and I just couldn't.
Deadly
get through it.
Shadows wasn't actually a bad game on the Xbox.
No, it wasn't. Day Showers is actually quite good. Yeah,
Close
actually,
out there,
I
it's going to be sacrilege, but that was probably my favourite because I've not really played 1 and 2.
If they
one,
did a remaster,
two.
I'd
I
play it.
love. 2 is my favourite. I've played 1. Played 2 is definitely my favourite. I love the atmosphere a lot more too.
Right.
But I will say about it, it's one of those games that would be very hard for if you've never played them before when they came out. It'd be hard to go back and play them now because it
Kind of
is.
like Deus Ex.
Yeah, it's really when you play it, feels really clunky.
Mechanically
and,
hasn't aged well.
yeah, you have to force yourself through the first sort of couple of missions, and then you'll sort of get into it. But it's really hard to.
Yeah.
Whereas Deadly Shadows obviously is Deadly Shadows was I sort of I didn't play one that came out, but I got Thief as a one like a sort of platinum re-release type thing. The PC. I got it when I basically built my own gaming PCs. I bought it cheap, and I played it and loved it. And then I went and it was actually only recent. It was only the last sort of 4 or 5 years actually I went to play the first one.
Oh really?
Yeah, I played the second one too, but I've never actually never finished the second one. I've got to the last level. I've never finished it.
They're supposed to be making a new one, aren't they? Didn't the director of the movie reveal that
Oh, I hope not.
by accident that there's a new Thief game on the way?
Well, if he's anything involved with the last Thief reboot, I hope he finds themselves. I just hope he just ends it all now. Because Thief 4 was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
It is a terrible game. Everything that made the Thief series good, they ripped out and just turned your guy into just generic
If you want to
protagonist.
play Thief, then it was Dishonored. That was the game of choice.
Yes,
for most
yes.
people.
Dishonored was the actual real sequel to Thief.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the people who were on Dishonored worked on Thief.
Yeah, I love Dishonored. I haven't gone through 2 yet, but I've still got it to go through.
They say if you play the Dishonored No Magic run, that's basically as close you'll get to play the original Thief
Ah, right, yeah.
in sort of modern game.
You can choose that as an actual option, can't you?
In Dishonored 2 you can. You
two.
can't in Dishonored 1.
Right,
Dishonored
right.
1. But they added it in Dishonored 2 because it's such a popular thing for people to do.
Yeah.
Having said that, there's one bit in Dishonored 1 you can't do without using Blink. There's one bit you can't do without using Blink. But Dishonored 2 you can do the whole game no magic.
Which is neat.
Which is very neat, yeah. I mean, nice giving the option.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to go down that route. Yeah.
And I will do a no magic one at some point in Dishonored 2.
Cool.
So anything more, Melgir? Or
No, I think we...
Sure.
Yeah, good little discussion there.
I might ask a silly question. Skaz, have you been playing anything?
If I have, I've forgotten.
Good.
Yeah, right.
Good.
Moving on as always.
Okay.
Well, all I have done this last week is set up a Minecraft server for the kids.
Yeah, we can see it from over here.
Yeah, still running.
They have been slowly but surely.
And if you
kind
wish to, it's its IP address.
of...
Port 5, password is pass, admin is admin, and that gives you all full access rights.
I was going to say, Jesus Christ, man, that password's a little bit too hardcore. Enter.
Okay, well then on to TV/film. I've been watching. We discussed it about a month or so ago, and a couple of podcasts ago, and I fancied because I thought, I fancy watching it again. So I got hold of a copy of Neverwhere, which is been by. It was actually, it's a Neil Gaiman TV series. The TV series, interestingly, came first, and he wrote the book based on the TV series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've read the book.
the book is very well. Basically, TV series is he basically TV series. Although he wrote the TV series, he always took that and basically then expanded that in the book.
Right.
And it's typical Neil Gaiman. It's urban fantasy, a bit very weird, very strange.
Okay.
Well, so it came out. So originally it was done in the early 90s for Comic Relief. Believe it or not, it's a series. It's devised by Lenny Henny and Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, we mentioned that before, didn't we? On
yeah.
Here?
And they
listen to a comedy.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Well, it wasn't meant to be a comedy.
Yeah.
Idea was don't make. It's basically just meant to be a. Well, it's just Signs of Time and Comic Relief, which is really weird. It's a 6-part BBC Two serial, and it starts and basically it's a story about this girl named Dor, and this chap called Richard. And Richard, there's these two parts of London. You've got London above, which most people live in. There's also what they call London below, and London below is like this weird. That's where the fantasy elements come into it. It's got like sort of pockets of time that have not like moved on, so you can still go around and find like areas like with Roman legionnaires there and all sorts. And the sort of thing is, people at London above can't see. They do not so much can't see them. They don't know London below exists. And if someone like comes out, people just like won't notice them. They're there, but they can interact with them. They just don't notice them. They just like walk past them and they're not interested. And the series starts with you introduce this guy Richard, and he's just a normal sort of average guy. And while he and his girlfriend, his fiancée Jessica, going to a restaurant, this lady appears in front of him called Dor, and she's bleeding, so he rescues her. And it turns out that her family have been murdered, and basically by rescuing her, he's accidentally like made himself part of London below, so all these people can't see him anymore. And his credit card stops working in the cash point, and people at work don't know who he is. And the landlord sells his flat.
What a bastard.
Yeah, they just don't think he exists.
Yeah, he's faded from existence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he has to go back to London below to try and find Dawn, try and basically find her way home. It's quite funny actually. It's every episode starts with a little monologue from one of the main characters, and they just talk to you direct. And they get around the character. You've got Richard Mayhew. Dawn's never doing anything. You've got this other character called the Marquis de Carabas, who's named after a character in Puss in Boots. He's like this slightly shady guy. He's all very clever. He sort of knows his way around the underworld really well, but he sort of deals in favours. You've also got the two best characters though. He's got this assassin pair called Krupp and Vandemar.
Oh yeah, they're brilliant.
They are really
Great
good.
book.
They're not human, whatever they are. They're not human. They're really quite funny. You've got Mr. Cooper, who's like sort of this sophisticated brains part, and Mr. Vandemar, who he's the brawn of it, as it were. And he just will eat anything. Like his very first scene you see him, he throws his knife down, stabs this rat, just picks up and eats it. Later on, you have to see him eat a pigeon, but then Mr. Kubo's at one point eats a porcelain figurine. But they're assassins, and they've been hired to go after Dor's family. And the reason Dor's special is she's this ability to open any door, which I know sounds a little bit strange as an ability, but it comes used early on. She gets stabbed by an assassin. She opens his chest, which is a nice way to deal with him. And basically, yeah, you go through. It's finding out who killed her family, why they killed her family, and it's just all this adventure and what's going on and the mystery behind it. And the series itself holds up very well. The special effects are generally quite good for the budget they had. The only sort of thing that sort of lets it down is there's this beast of London, which in the book is a boar, but in the TV series is a bull. I think because the bull was easy to get hold of. It's basically a Highland cow, to be honest. You just see, when I actually see it in the flesh, they've just got this cow, but in sort of like dark lighting, so you can see its silhouette. It's like, that isn't really that terrifying. But that's all the only rope. But overall, the effects, it's all filmed in like actual London Underground stations and so forth. It's all filmed. It's actually really nicely filmed, and it actually holds up remarkably well. It's a series that's very hard to get hold of. I had to buy a DVD off Amazon. It's the only way I get hold of it.
How did you watch a DVD in this day and age?
PS3.
Oh, fucking hell.
So that's all PS3 really good for, which is a glorified DVD player. But
Right,
no,
Blu-ray
it's
player.
you can. Yes, the DVD was, I think it's like 5 for the entire series. So, but yeah, really nice. Even the sort of title sequence is beautiful. It's all really weird. It's really eerie music that I've never really heard anyone do before or since. I can't describe it. You have to hear it to really get it. It's,
Pheromones.
yeah, I think you might be right. It's really good. There's a funny story because apparently the place where they were making it, the production house, they'd invested all in like new PCs, and the guy there had always used the Mac and he couldn't quite get his head round the PC. So he decided he did the tasks on his Mac instead, and they had some visitors round, and the boss was saying something like, "Oh yeah, these are all our new technology and so forth, and look what this guy's done." They show him this tile sequence. The guy goes, "Oh, what software did you use?" "Oh no, I did it on my Mac." I might be misremembering that slightly, but I remember vaguely something. But yeah, really, if you like the idea of urban, I didn't really been into urban fantasy, but Neverwhere not obviously got me into it because I saw watching when I was only about sort of 11 years old, and I've watched it again and really keen on it. And yeah, it's really really weird, but it's a really well crafted story. Like most of Neil Gaiman stuff is actually really well crafted.
Yeah.
So, but you've never seen the. There's also been a recent radio adaptation, radio play adaptation as well on BBC Four, Radio 4, with Anthony Head as Mr. Coop, and Ben Cumberbatch as the Angel. Because that's great because everything in London is actually real places. Like the Angel Islington, there's actually an angel called Islington.
Yeah.
And Knight's Bridge is a bridge with night on it. That so forth. And there's Shepherd's Bush, which has got real shepherds in it, but you don't go there because they're dangerous. So yeah, really good series.
Awesome.
And a great book.
Yes, I say it's weird. I think the book came because I had assumed like you that the series was based on the book,
Yeah.
but it's not. But the series came first, so the book was written afterwards.
Just
Crazy.
randomly throwing out there. That's what happened with Steins Gate. Everyone assumes that, say, manga comes first, then anime, then game. Steins Gate was a game first, then it was an anime and a book.
Yeah.
Just throwing out there.
Yeah.
One of the few times when shit like that actually works.
Yeah, makes a change.
Yeah.
And how to say hi.
Hi, Braxis. How you doing, son?
Hi from me as well.
Yeah.
Which is what he's really after.
Well, I'm just going to say is, hi, everyone. Yeah, I know, everyone comes here just to talk to you. Bastard.
Yeah, well, yeah,
you know.
people.
We'll just leave.
There's lots of fans of Mr. Bean out there.
Shut up. Rowan Atkinson, he said, not Mr. Bean. There is a distinction.
He was implying.
Jeez, how dare you, Mr. Bean.
Then Ron Atkinson retweets the episode.
So, have you watched anything Middlemeister?
No.
No? Oh,
No,
okay.
just old, older stuff. I mean,
Sure. No, and I'm going once again. Skaz, have you been watching anything?
Hell no, son.
Good. Good.
I've got a wife and 2 kids. I ain't got time to watch TV.
This is something that we should discuss these show notes before we start, to be honest. Because I'm actually in the situation like, I don't know if you guys have anything to put in this.
No.
Anyone got anything we're looking forward to?
Yes, lots, but I can't remember. There are so many really cool JRPGs coming out over the next 2 months. I need to sell more kidneys.
Cool.
Just
okay.
eat 3, really.
Well, if you have any sympathies for Skaz's situation and you don't need your second kidney, please write to, and he will arrange the doctor.
Help with my gaming addiction. my shrink wrap addiction, because I don't ever play them. Oh God, make it stop.
And just to confirm, I'll carry on with our previous conversation with the viewers. Yes, we're fine, thank you.
Yeah, I've been a bit under the weather lately, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing, mate. I'm married with 2 kids. I'm constantly depressed.
Good. Right. So I think on to other news. There's not really much to say. I did want to just briefly mention, although it's not really anything to do with gaming or even TV series, Peter Sallis died this week.
Yeah.
Sad news. Wallace Gromit is dead.
Yeah.
So he was 96.
Yeah, so,
So it's sad to see him
Good
passing.
innings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
I mean,
all
I
be so
think-
lucky.
Did we all used to watch Last Samurai, or was it just me?
No, I never watched.
No, I'd seen it.
I don't like general comedies, so I never bothered.
Yeah.
I don't want
It
to
got
scrub
silly.
it.
I stopped watching it when I got older on. I sort of stopped watching it, but when I was young, we used to watch it every Sunday. Because there's 300 episodes of that.
Great theme tune.
Yeah. And he was in every episode. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And also we lost, what's his face, James Bond the other week.
Yeah,
So,
Roger Moore.
Yeah, so really worth
Yeah.
it. So, that means we've actually got to the end.
Oh my god!
Crack through it, you know.
Yeah,
Been a light week.
yeah.
I'll
But
talk about this.
That's
stuff
right. We've hit an hour. It's fine.
when it comes to stuff we're looking forward to.
Yes.
I'll let you know when I actually buy some of it because there's just too much.
Shirley wants
You
to
bought
buy-
enough of it.
Yeah,
You just got to
so-
play it.
No, well, that's it. I'll be looking forward to playing it.
He
One
looks,
day.
no, he looks forward to seeing his Steam list. That's
Oh,
what
no,
he
these are
looks
PlayStation 4 titles. All of them.
Oh,
But they're really expensive.
When your kids are out and out of the house and you can have the time then.
That's it. It's like, please, kids.
for.
No.
Go away. When does school start again?
Oh, God. I know you two hate school, but it's the only time I get peace and quiet.
So it's very time for gaming.
I don't even get that, mate, because people constantly phone me or email me. Do you want some work? No. Just give me a day off so I can do nothing. Nothing.
Oh, this is work. This should be all you should be dedicated.
Oh, this is all I mean. Yes. Rand Nerds is now my official job.
Title.
Yeah. Rand Nerds. Job title, Rand Nerds.
Yes.
Not nerd.
Yeah.
I am everyone.
And everywhere.
I am the whole damn show.
Yeah. You're the glue that brings it together.
What a shame.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so shit.
It's a bit like when you get to, you get like sort of piece of nice furniture. You don't see the glue joint, but it's important that it's there.
Yeah, I just bring the shiny glamour and that's it.
I've been the valued opinions.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Opinions anyway.
Yeah. Hi. Right, so let's see if we've got anything else to throw in here.
No, I'm done diddly on.
No, okay.
I can't wait for that
I have
new
to say,
Neptune
we are,
again.
I have to say, we're doing quite well at keeping these quite succinct.
Yeah.
So we don't waffle, we get on with it. Compared to when Bard used to be here.
We haven't had any dodgy references in a while.
No, we haven't either.
No.
So, guys, hope you enjoyed a very brief episode.
I'm pretty shit, to be honest. It's depressing.
I think it's been quite good.
Yeah,
all the
people-
all the stuff I've done has been
Yeah, the
good.
Metal Gear stuff was fun, you know.
Where's all the waffle?
We can waffle if you want to.
I want to go, mate.
Games are great.
I've got things to do.
I just never get to play them.
Yeah.
Shrink wrap is awesome.
That's your fault. Yeah, you're the one that never has anything to waffle about. So
Yeah, I know. It's
you need to
depressing.
get powers so you can waffle.
Oh,
Put a bowl of food in the corner. Kids will be fine.
What do you think
a
I
bit
give
of
a
water.
Minecraft for?
Put them in a cage with the little bottle. But they'll be
little water
fine.
bottle. Hey, if you
Fine
want,
with
if you
that.
want, mate, I could bring some of the sheep pen hurdles from the farm. You can set up a little corner for 'em.
Give them an iPad for entertainment. They'll be fine.
Well, here's the thing,
Honestly.
right? My kids have so
Where are
much...
the free-range children this week? Well,
See, the thing is, my kids have so much to do. Like, they've got every console you could possibly imagine. You know, they've got tablet computers, they've got board games, they've got toys, they've got a garden with toys to go and play.
Yeah.
But,
who does that sort of thing?
yeah, that's just it. And I was like... And then they always wanted to be...
What's
It's
a
like,
garden?
yeah, Beard, I'm now going to go do this, because my kids call me Beard, not Dad. And it's like,
Hilarious.
do you really have to be telling me, son? And he's like, yeah, like seriously, was it about 6:30 this morning? Can I play Minecraft? I was like, it's 6:30, man. You should really be getting ready for school and yeah, but can I play Minecraft after that then? I was like, yeah, but why are you asking me? I was like, well, no, can I watch? Well, if I can't play Minecraft now, can I go and watch the telly in my room? It's like, what room did you just come from? My room. Yeah, yeah, you can.
Oh, the
It's
joke.
like, and he's like, and he starts with me, he's like, night, Dad. I was like, thanks, man. See you in a little bit. And then he comes through, like seriously, we go downstairs. He ends up he's the last one downstairs, even though he's the first one up. Oh right, sorry, I didn't realise we had to get ready. I was like, love you, kids. Love you so much.
The joy of children.
So by the time I get them to go to school and I've actually got some peace and quiet, I've either got people calling me all day and I'm like, I'm so fucking tired, I just want to go to sleep. On average, they're up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Christ.
And
That's
they will
early
come
for their age.
They will come through and tell me about fucking everything.
Oh,
Dude, I've just beat a level on Mega Man. Thanks for letting me know, dude. Yeah, I just built a new house in Minecraft. Thanks, son. Yeah, the internet doesn't work. Not my problem, mate.
yeah.
It does when the Minecraft server goes down.
Ah, that's internal.
That's all right then.
So there you go. That's it. That's my setup internally. I can't handle this. Go and talk to your mum. Yeah, mum will tell us to go to bed. Leave me alone. Oh,
Do you think the decision might be for you to tell them to go to bed as well?
Oh, they don't listen to me. Seriously, if I tell them to go to bed, they'll be back through like fucking 5 or 10 minutes later. So can I do something then? It's like, just do whatever you want, mate. Yeah, but I'm hungry now. You wouldn't be hungry if you were still asleep. How long have you been awake for? Oh, a few hours. Go to bed. Please
It
go to
makes you
bed.
feel better. When I was young, I used to get up about sort of 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning as well.
God, Jesus Christ.
Not me.
I used to get up and I used to watch Open University.
Good for you.
I didn't understand any of it, but I used to like watching it. I used to like watching the maths program because of all the funny symbols.
Oh, bless you.
That story makes you feel a little sad.
I used to really enjoy watching Open University. Do they still put them on early in the morning? Or is it all internet based now?
Oh, no, I haven't seen
I
it.
think it's all on the internet.
Oh, that's a shame.
Kids are missing out. Kids watching telly, you crazy man. It's all-
Watching Open University.
If fucking Netflix don't work, my children have a hissy fit. What do you mean Netflix and YouTube and BBC iPlayer don't work because of the internet? You've ruined my life. It's like, oh, don't get me started with that one, kids. Don't get me started.
I haven't ruined your life. BT has ruined your life. I'll put you on the phone to them.
I actually had to explain to them the concept of Wi-Fi and what phone lines were for. Like I had to say to them, that's how we get internet. All right. Yeah, so it's not just something that you flick on and off with the switch. No, mate, no control. Once upon a time, people used to use those lines to talk to people. Now we have mobile phones that use magic.
Yeah, that's technically true. That's technically true.
That's how I explain anything to the kids these days. Like, I explained this to you guys ages ago. You didn't listen to me then. You're not really all that interested now. So fairies.
I tried to teach you once, but now I can't be bothered.
After the 15th time of trying to explain life to you, just look, please.
Please don't rub your buttocks in front of our faces.
And bum.
Thanks for sharing that, man.
Oh, God. This is one of these why we don't. Thank goodness there's no video of this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it with one video.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You just like pointed your ass at the camera.
Yeah, it's just
like,
done a little bum show.
oh dear. Especially when we were talking about pulling your balls out of something's holes at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, throwing balls and shooting them into other holes.
That's it.
And zapping them out of robots and all sorts.
Oh dear.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Who have you been then, Nick?
What do you mean, who have I been?
Oh, for God's sake, the
TheSuffolkRam.
outro, son.
I'm the SuffolkRam. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been the Middlemeister.
And I haven't been Skaggies.
No.
There you go.
There we
Apparently I'm the SuffolkRam, so
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think this is a subtle hint from Middlemeister to shut the fuck up.
Look,
Yeah,
I want to go home and play some
basically.
fucking PlayStation, mate.
I'm
innit?
gonna be up
I was gonna watch
I'm gonna
if
be
I
up
got
at
this
3. I'm gonna be up for 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Hey.
No, I didn't start work till 4:30, so I'm alright.
Yeah. I'm gonna be up.
Fucking hell.
I know it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
All you bastards that actually get sleep and free time.
Plenty of it.
You cunts.
Middlemeister showed me on his phone there's the sleep analysis function of the iPhone,
Yeah.
which I set up in mine just to sort of try it out. But since I've set it up, all I keep doing is looking at it at night. Like my head. It's like, I wake up and I thought, what's my sleep analysis? Like, oh look, I'm awake.
Oh, you were wrong.
No shit.
It's like you've ruined my life.
I had to wear
that
a
makes you
sleep
feel
tracker.
better.
Oh,
You ruin mine quite constantly.
why? So I ask you to do things.
Yeah.
Go do your
Then
job,
then I get into trouble when you don't.
I always do my job, me.
Well, yeah, that's not what the debate I had this last Sunday. I can tell you.
This is why I love being my own
I wasn't in
boss.
last Sunday.
No, you weren't. That's the trouble.
Well, no one asked me to come in last Sunday.
No, you were in Saturday, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
and then Sunday, when they saw the fruits of your labour, I got in severe shit.
Yeah, Saturday was a bit of a lax day. Eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that. No,
You didn't set fire or anything.
no, he didn't. He'd done a better job if he'd set fire to the eye he was in charge of looking after.
And then I did a lot better this day, though, although someone else took the credit for it, but never mind.
Yeah. So
It was me.
yeah.
But you didn't even work for the same store. Nope. But I passed through. Because my boss is a cunt. You're self-employed. I know. What a cunt.
Yeah, I've met your boss. He's a twat.
I know he is, he? That fucking bearded prick.
Right, yeah. I don't know
What
how,
a fucking
don't know how you
knob.
put out those conditions. You should do a involve with a tribunal.
Yeah, what a knob.
Yeah.
In fairness, He does only make me work like twice a month, if that, at the moment.
That's not reasonably fair, I suppose.
I suppose.
It'd be better with once a month.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to wean it to, full on unemployment, but apparently that makes me look bad.
Yeah.
Every time I mention this shit, I swear, every time I say that kind of stuff, I'm losing jobs. Ah, well, fuck you.
Oh, well.
It's not my problem. I've got rand
And
nerds.
you're very nicely rubbing the stand with the microphone on it, thank you. Oh, well done.
Oh no! It fell off!
No one's listening anymore.
I'm sorry, audio listener. About
He's getting really close to the microphone, hello.
I'm sorry, audio listener. I'm sorry about that.
No.
That'll wake him up.
That's going to be fun when I edit that tomorrow.
He's going to completely forget about it. Half asleep at his computer. Fucking hell!
I will admit, just a quick plug, me and Middlemeister have done a Doctor Who discussion video. And when I was editing it, as I was rewatching it, I actually fell asleep while I was watching it. No,
Quality. Seal of quality. TheSuffolkRam.
You did talk an awful lot of nonsense at one point.
It was doing your bits, mate.
My God, that just reminds me of when I had to edit the multi-track recording to the original podcast, and I'd be sat there going, for fuck's sake, this is 3 hours long.
Because you keep doing this at the end of it all, you see.
Oh, that was before we rabbited on at the end.
What was our record? Was our record like 3 hours 40 minutes?
We were just sat, something like that, and I'm just sat there. It's like it's a multi-track
I
recording.
remember when we did the Christmas special one. We did 2 in one go, and we did the first one. That finished about 2 a.m. And then we said we'll do the second one. And by the time we started, it's like 4 a.m. And we were all basically running on no sleep.
We were fucking dribbling Rex, talking shit the entire way.
We were. No, I had no idea. I remember finishing it. It's like, oh, it's 6:30 now. I'm going to go home and go to bed.
Seeing the sunrise, we watched the sunset and then saw the sunrise.
We did. If you listen back to that episode, you can it's just like listening to 3 drunk people.
That's midnight syndrome, mate. Every single time we ran a podcast past midnight, I'm like,
That was me because usually on those days I've been up since 5 a.m. normally.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm floating around the ceiling.
I'm
Yay.
floating around the room.
Oh, crash.
Bless him.
Well,
and then I had to listen to all that crap
over.
Oh god, the nightmares.
To be fair, you come up with some of our best plans in those times. And that was the time we invented Space Barbarian.
I still have the Birth of Space Barbarian MP3
that
on
was
my drive.
That was the best
ace.
thing we ever did with Space Barbarian.
Brian Blessed, Carl Pilkins.
Yeah. Tom Middlemeister's missed out on all of this.
Yeah.
I don't feel too bereft.
That seriously, mate. That was our claim to fame.
That
right
was
there.
awesome. That went on for about we wrote a film and it's like on a podcast. We wrote the entire screenplay pretty much for about 45 minutes, which is discussing it, and afterwards as well. We just didn't stop talking about the idea.
I was in the vlog beforehand as well.
Yes, it was and all. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't remember the plot line now. It's something about Carl Pilkington put a complaint against Brian Blessed for making too much noise.
Weren't there polar bears and that as well? And
No,
flying for a spaceship, aren't they?
No, it was goats being ridden by dwarves on the Dwarf Star.
That's it.
Being fired out of cannons.
And Brian Blessed sailed space on his giant barbarian space ship, literally.
Yeah. And it was all because Carl Pilkington complained about the noise.
Something to that effect. Good times.
It was good times, yeah.
Gotta find that recording. That was ace. That was
I've
absolutely
put it on my
brilliant.
phone because I've got the podcast on my phone.
Space barbarian.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Best podcast.
That was mainly done on lack of sleep.
Yep.
How all podcasts should be done.
Yeah.
So
That was fun.
well, at least we haven't discussed our favourite supermarket this episode either.
No, well,
We're still going down that rabbit hole.
we're gonna save that for when we actually start the show.
Yeah.
Rand Nerds fucking shopping trolley review.
Yeah.
First person, GoPro strapped to the trolley. We'll have a 3D camera by that point, so people can get a proper good.
Flew around the store.
That's it. They can
Yeah,
look.
it's a
They
good
can
one.
look at the floor and the stuff that we stack in the trolley. They can look around at our stupid faces that we're pulling because we forget that's a 3D camera.
Do a time lapse.
Look, they got Coke and it's really cheap, but it's not real Coke. It's going to taste like shit. 12 bottles.
Yeah.
Look at that fucking biscuits that look like the name
We
brand
can tell you what,
ones.
because our Molson's near us is being refitted at the moment. We could just show them the sort of like, oh, they've moved the freezer counter again.
It's like, look, it's 3 feet to the left.
Oh no, they've moved right to the back of the store now. It's not as good anymore because it's really narrow down there. You can barely get like 2 shopping trolleys past each other. It's not. It's nowhere near
Morrison's is for fucking civilized people. So you shouldn't ever have to pass.
Well, yeah, I
anyway.
know that you normally go shopping in the back of a skip.
Yeah.
But you know, it's for the rest of us. You have to actually. It's not as good as it used to be.
Shopping. I'm too busy harvesting kidneys, mate.
No.
I ain't got time for that.
No, it's just too crowded now. I don't like it.
You don't like.
They are going to get a fresh pizza. They are going to get a pizza counter. Anyway, on that note, I've been the TheSuffolkRam.
I'm in Middlemeister.
So if anyone watching for thank you.
It's not even midnight yet. He's really stumbling today. Do you think we should sack him and replace him? You're well past it, mate.
We'll start interviews anyway.
Wake up, man.
In that case, I'm going to take my Zoom H1 home with me.
Well, that's funny, because we're using a Zoom H6 for the live stream.
You can't, but that's the podcast for audio.
The podcast, I'll just get a fucking separate microphone and record a separate track by going over there, press the button.
So, very well watching of the TheSuffolkRam. Oh no, we've done that bit.
Yeah,
my God.
that bit
He's
already.
definitely lost it. Are you alright?
Just say goodbye and then.
See
Can you
you
say
all
goodbye?
laters.
Leroy. Bye. Alright, now I've got to go. Have you stopped the... Is that supposed to not... Oh, is that recording or is it not?
It's recording.
Oh, yes it is. Now I have to go and stop the live stream.
You do have to go stop the live stream.
Oh, God, it's miles away. Curse you, internet, for not working properly, so having to be wired about 20 feet away from where I'm fucking sat. Does he always complain after the podcast? Yeah, shit, I'm here against my will. This is your house, I know.
Yeah, you've got to love our high-tech setup.
I want to leave. Right, there we go. Stop. Where the fuck's there? Stop streaming. Stop streaming. Thanks for watching. I'm not really all that bothered, to be fair.
My phone's telling me I need to go to bed.
Oh, okay. See you later, mate.
Oh, that time for bed thing, yeah.
Yeah.